What's it like staying at New York, Las Vegas in 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome to the first video in 2026. Filming this on January 1st, 2026. And in today's video, we're doing the first hotel tour in Las Vegas here at New York. We've been here over the past few years on January 1st. I seem to like staying here on New Year's Day. I'm usually really tired, which I am right now, but we will check out a few restaurants, try out some spots that I've never tried out before, show you a strip room view that would have probably been great for the fireworks show last night in the rain. Just walk around the casino, maybe show you the gym. The pool is closed this time of day. It is cold in Vegas, but hey, we're gonna have some fun here in New York in 2026. So let's get started with the video. Late night cheese pizza here at Sirico's. All they had was cheese, so oily, soggy, not very good of a flop. That'll do, and a Busch Light. It's expensive now, but I need to eat something before I head upstairs, do a little editing, so 6-7 pizza it is. Starting off with the outside area, they do have Tom's Watch Bar. It used to be called Tom's Urban. They just changed it up a bit and renovated it. And then there is a Shake Shack, which is the New York burger spot, which we love. And there is the marquee showing you all the beer specials, $5 draft beer specials at Beer House. And Mad Apple is their Cirque du Soleil show, which they have in the theater here. And right now we are walking at the replica of the Brooklyn Bridge. And last night, this is where they had their New Year's Eve party. The music was blaring and they're having a great time. And they also have Starbucks coffee over here. A New York style looking Starbucks coffee. The Swatch store. These are all accessible to the inside where the casino is. And then they have the Nectar Life where you can buy bath bomb and soaps. This is 9 Fine Irishmen. This is their patio area. Obviously it's closed right now. Really fun Irish bar. I've gone here a few times. May even grab some dinner here tonight. This must be one of the Fine Irishmen right up front. I never really noticed this statue until recently. This is their stage live on the Brooklyn Bridge. They actually even had a Carlos Sainz meetup over here with Atlassian during F1, and they also had live music here last night in the rain. Another very popular thing here, especially for families, is Hershey's Chocolate World. It's a multiple floor chocolate store, and you can get all your favorite chocolates and souvenirs and candy. And they do go up against the M&M store, which is across the street at Showcase. Where the Midtown bar is where the registration used to be. It's right next to America Restaurant and the Cinnabon and Haagen-Dazs and Century Elevators where I'm staying this trip. They also have a Starbucks here by registration. This is one of the newer Starbuckses, so it looks pretty nice. This is the Bell Desk and Business Center, and to the left is where rideshare pickup is. So you just go out these doors, and that's where you get picked up. New York. Marquee is lit up and the roller coaster is surrounded in this area. They also have valet pickup, and in the back is the parking lot. So this is the rideshare pickup zone, as well as the dog spot area is over to the right, a little turf spot. This is their self-check-in kiosks over here. You can also get your room keys made over at the wall, and then the registration desk is over here. This is the essentials store. You can pick up some pool gear and some drinks and snacks if you need to. And this is the swimming pool. It is closed for this season. As you can see, the pool is closed. Please visit the pool at MGM Grand. Oh, so if you're staying here, you can actually go to MGM Grand's pool. Harley Davidson actually has a pretty big store here, nestled in the corner right next to Bling Company and the restrooms. This is the casino floor. The security podium is right here, as well as MGM Reward. Got the NYC and NYS shop here. You can pick up some sunglasses. Coyote Ugly's entrance is here, 6 p.m. to late. This stuff is all new. Uptown Gelato. We're walking towards the exit, man. It is busy here on New Year's Day. They have a Last Custard stand, as well as New York Cookie Bar, Nathan's, another Nathan's, and Auntie Annie's. And out this way is the bridge over to the Dirty Castle, Excalibur. So that's the Excalibur Bridge. And there's Lady Lib with New York in the facade. It is freezing out today. There's your Manhattan skyline. And this is Tropicana. and we just were down here at the drop-off valet area. Their food court is actually really good. I like the fact they have capriottis over here. They got a wing zone as well as a New York pizzeria. Definitely capriottis is good. And there's another Auntie Annie's right in the middle over here. A Las Vegas, Nevada convenience store. And then another entrance to Hershey's Chocolate World. Hashtag NY Food Hall. It is on and popping on New Year's Day. Second walking bridge. That's what I really like about New York. New York is connected to MGM Grand and Excalibur. And this is the other entrance to New York, New York. And nice little views of the strip. Everybody loves taking pictures over here. Their casino bar was also renovated a couple years back with that blue neon there in the distance, and tons of slot machines around here. If you want some chocolatey drinks and martinis, they do have the chocolate bar right here. It is packed. Everybody's here watching the game. The Rose Bowl's on as we speak. The replica of New York City with Panasonic and Pepsi Cola signs. That's awesome. And these are the entrances to Swatch and the Starbucks and I Love New York, New York store. And this is their quaint BetMGM sportsbook. Tons of TVs up top over here, and you can also do your kiosks. Here's another entrance to Tom's Watch Bar. VGK has had it rough the last couple of games. Walk into the cheap eats corridor. You got 48th and Crepe. Greenberg's Deli, where you can get those breakfast specials for, they're $9.95 now. It used to be $8.95. You could actually order in the kiosks here. Gonzalez y Gonzalez is your Mexican food, and they also got a bar. It is on and popping. And then we've also eaten at Fulton Fish Fry, got in their fish and chips in the past. And they have also added the Broadway Burger Bar and Grill, as well as the Lucky Pig, which I ate on New Year's Eve last night. That was my last meal of 2025. What is this? They have a 6-7 promotion, $6 bowls, available daily from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Good Lord. This is the Mad Apple Theater right here, and the box office and store. And then they got a photo studio deluxe here with the Mad Apple stanchions here you can take a picture in front of. And they also have a little quick kiosk stand here, and this will take you out to the park. There we go, the Hello Kitty Cafe. Everybody loves coming here. And this has been here for a few years. They always have some great collabs. Last year they had the Bruno Mars collab. This year it was F1 Academy. And then Beer House is right here. And then down the way is your T-Mobile Arena. And then you also got some Hello Kitty kiosks here, and you can get some Labubus. You got sunglasses over here. And then you can also purchase Grand Canyon tours down the way. This is my favorite corner entrance of New York, New York, with the lights here and the good old skyscrapers of New York City. I believe that's the Chrysler Building. So they have streets like Manzano Street that are actual streets in New York. This is the Greenwich Village Coffee and Shake spot. There's tables everywhere. This almost feels like you're in Bleecker Street or Greenwich Village or the West Side. There's the Times Square hot dogs, as well as the dueling piano bar. The bar at Times Square, they have dueling pianos over here. And then they have the off-Broadway grab-and-go gift shop and Sir Rico's, where we dropped by a couple nights back to get the crappy pizza. It's not a good deal anymore. It's now expensive. Italian ice sodas for $7. It's $11.95 for any slice and a Busch Light now. And then you got the popular Gallagher's Steakhouse here, 1927, right next to Chin Chin and the New Yorker elevators. This is Il Fornaio, the Italian joints. They even have happy hour deals here. Not today though, because it's New Year's Day. We're here by the New Yorker elevators at Chin Chin. I've actually never had it. I always pass by it and it looks so good. They have shareables, like pot stickers, spring rolls, soups and salads, some chow mein noodles, rice. It is a New Year's Day. This is gonna be my first meal. It is award-winning sushi and Asian cuisine. There's their QR code. Let's try it out. Sitting down here at the bar at Chin Chin. New Year's Day. Just did a 12-hour live stream. I'm exhausted today, so you'll excuse me if I'm low energy for parts of this video. Don't really have much of an appetite, and it's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's kind of a cold day out, gray. So I said I'm gonna get some soup and something else. Enjoy the first day of 2026. Starting off with their hot and sour soup here. Just got a cup, but you can also get a bowl. It's a big spoon. Ooh, steaming hot and super sour. This is perfect. Spoke for 12 hours non-stop yesterday. This helps with the throat. Got some tofu in here, some green onions, carrot, some egg drop. Oh yeah. This will help me recover. Next up, we got the pork pot stickers. I got it pan fried. You can also get it steamed. Give you two different sauces here. It's sprinkled with sprouts. Let's try this darker sauce. A little sweet, spicy sauce. Very good pan-fried. This is actually perfect for the appetite not being too crazy. These are actually really super thick dumplings. I do like the sweet and spicy sauce. Chin Chin was really cool. I like the decorative white lanterns up top, and it's right here in the corner next to the New York elevators. If you're by yourself, you can sit here at the bar and watch the sushi chefs make sushi, and it was really good. It's right across from Sirico's and Gallagher's here at New York, New York. So I give it 2 thumbs up, and let's move on to the next thing here at New York, New York 2026. Let's go up and take a ride on the Manhattan Express. Let's see what they have up in the arcade area. This is probably MGM's best family-friendly hotel. And you got Nathan's Famous over here, another Nathan's Famous. And there's your welcome to the greatest city of Las Vegas. Look at all the VR going on here, and it is just on and popping at the Big Apple Coaster and Arcade. Look how many people are in here right now. It is a party, and with the kids off for winter break, you know they're in here checking out all the E-Claws, all the different games that they have. Asphalt Legends, you can pick up your game cards over here. Little racing games. That's their redemption center. Dang, this is an extreme claw right here. Look how big that is. You keep walking, there's skee ball, shooting games, oh, even the water gun fight, and some basketball too. Some basketball fun. Classic skee ball. They also got air hockey in this other room, Guitar Hero, Whack-A-Clown, and then you head over this way to the Big Apple Coaster, and that's where the lockers are. Jaycation has lost his eyeglasses on the Big Apple Coaster in the past. Love the festive lights up here. People having fun. They even have elevators to the New Yorker Tower. This is the walkway and bridge to the parking lot and T-Mobile Arena. I parked over here on the 6th floor, but a little hack, if you go to the 2nd floor in the Century elevators, you go through the meeting rooms and you can actually get to the elevators, and it's a lot less crowded. These are all their meeting rooms named after different parks in Manhattan, like Bryant Park. They got Park Terrace over here, Central Park. Different names of the rooms are different landmarks also of Manhattan, like Union Square, Tribeca, Midtown. And there you go, Century elevators. They actually use the advanced technology of you just press your floor after you put your room key. So hit that, 22, and we're going to 2D. Easy. This is the elevator bay of my floor 22 in the Century elevators. I like the paint splatter of NYNY and Lady Liberty over here. And then you have this grayish cream and black carpet, and I like the walls with the subway multicolored Las Vegas state of mind. And every time you zigzag through here, you see other quotes. And this is looking out T-Mobile Arena and the highest dip. This one says, meet me in Las Vegas. It says, make your own luck. And this is just long zigzagging halls. Then you got these circle lights to illuminate parts of it. Here's ice and vending. The ice machine has come in clutch to keep my seltzers cold. That one in the distance says Viva Las Vegas, and here's my room, 2270. Nice strip view. Just been up in my room for the last few hours watching YouTube. They actually do have the YouTube and the Netflix menu on the TV screen, so you're able to connect your YouTube via a QR code, and that's the way I like it. I think all hotels should have this type of format on their interface on the TV. Took a shower, first shower of 2026, so it felt really good. Now I'm a little more refreshed. Let's go downstairs, grab some dinner. Debating on what I'm gonna get for dinner. I think I'm gonna either try Gallagher's or Nine Fine Irishmen. Nine Fine Irishmen looks really good. The fish and chips or shepherd's pie, but New Year, same me. I'm craving Italian, so maybe we're gonna do Il Fornaio. Ooh. Bottomless fries at Nine Fine Irishmen or Beer House. There is Il Fornaio Cucina Italiana. They have a nice seating area here and an indoor seating area. Met a couple of Jaycationers from Tennessee. What's up, guys?
Yep.
Hey, Happy New Year!
Yes, 2026.
Yeah.
All right, man. Jaycation, he is the man. Check him out.
Want to shout out anybody back home?
I want to shout out my boy Byron, my man Scott. Yeah, that's it. Who you got, baby?
My sister Sarah, my little nieces Kyla and Summer and Chris.
Yeah. Man, great to meet this guy.
Nice. You said Ray and
Missy.
Missy.
Yeah.
I like the shirt too. Look at that shirt. Eat, sleep, casino, repeat. Let's go. So we took a seat here out in the lounge area, one of the lower tables. Nice huge TVs here atop the bar. I went with a Pinot Grigio tonight, and we're in the pasta mood, so we ended up getting some pasta and some more soup. A cold night out counts for some really good minestrone soup, so excited for that. Cheers. That's good. Pinot Grigio. This is the Il Fornaio Pinot Grigio. That'll go good with the pasta. Continuing on with my soup trend, we had the hot and sour earlier. The minestrone soup is actually only $1 more for the biggest one, so why not add another $1, get the bigger one. Oh yeah, I love me some minestrone. Throw some Tabasco on that. Spice it up a bit. Got a plethora of veggies in here. Green beans, onions, carrots, potatoes. Good minestrone. Thumbs up to that. Absolutely smashed that rigatoni. Soup is good for my soul because it's so dry here that like, I don't think I'm getting sick, but I'm coming down with like something dry, my nasal passages, and soup just does it. We went with the rigatoni alla vodka. They put some fresh Parmesan on here. They also got some red pepper and Tabasco. This goes well with the Pinot Grigio. Hot. That's really tasty alla vodka sauce. Nice and cheesy. Ooh, that's good. It's even like a little smoky of an alla vodka sauce. We're smashing this. Cheers, Jaycationers. I'm gonna finish this off. Loving it. Absolutely devoured the rigatoni alla vodka. That vodka sauce was straight eat. Finally get crossed off Il Fornaio off my list. Thumbs up. Let's check out the gym, because Lord knows I have to hit the gym up in 2026. This is probably the brightest Cinnabon and Haagen-Dazs I've ever seen. It's almost like you're in the middle of Central Park. I believe that the gym is here in the Empire elevators, which are right next to check-in. Can't access it anywhere else, I think. And there you go, level 3. I do like this elevator. Like the design. Exactly, 5 o'clock to 9 p.m. Here's the fitness center. It's still Christmased out. Let's check it out. For a giant hotel, it's still a small gym. They do have ellipticals and 3 or 4 treadmills, some Cybex machines, stationary bikes. They do have the free weights, smaller free weights, some medicine balls, and it overlooks the swimming pool. You also got some water here and your towels, and that's it. That'll conclude your gym tour. No gym for me. Look at me, I'm all dressed up. I love the spritzes so much here at Italy Bar that I had to come back. It's just across from New York, New York. I saw the Amalfi Breeze. It's got Belvedere vodka, Pellini limoncello, strawberry syrup, sparkling rosato, lemon, and gold glitter. That looks amazing. Cheers. Here's to spritzes all day. Ooh, this is strawberry. It's really good. The good thing about staying at New York, New York is you just gotta cross the bridge over to ABC stores and Target. Target is still open, it's about 9 at night. They even have a Walgreens over here as well. Kind of a hazy night here. Dealing with a little cold right now, so had to pick up some capsules and some saline nasal spray. There's the beautiful Lady Bliss statue with T-Mobile Arena. The Raw after WrestleMania will be here. I'm headed over towards Toshiba Plaza to my parking garage to grab some waters out of my rent-a-car. And this is the former Salt Bay restaurant that is now desolate. That's a trick. When you have a rent-a-car and it's not the summer, you can leave your waters in there and use that as your locker. Thank God the only escalator is working is the up one. This will take you up to the New York, New York parking garage. There is their take on the skyline of New York. There's the swimming pool. It's been a while since I've had a Guinness, so we're gonna go to 9-5 Irishman and get a Guinness before we sleep. A pint-o Guinness. All right, I have a few more dollars to spend on my food and beverage, so a little pint-o Guinness. It's been a minute since I've had one of these. It's a pretty decent pour. with New York having a bunch of pubs around, and they have a huge St. Patrick's Day parade. They had to have a pub here in Vegas, New York. Slancha. Oh yeah, takes me back to Dublin. I've actually been to the Guinness factory before and did one of those tours where they let you actually pour your own beers at the end. That was a really fun time. Highway robbery, guys. This is $10. The Haagen-Dazs pistachio ice cream. I was trying to use the rest of my food and bev. They don't accept it here at Cinnabon and Haagen-Dazs. They say they're separate. By the time they scooped this up already, they told me. And I was like, damn, $10 gelato. You know you gotta call it a night when this is $10 freaking. Man, I should have just canceled it and walked away, but they already scooped it and I felt bad. Yeah, just know, no food and bev credits at Haagen-Dazs and Cinnabon. Ask first if you can room charge. That's hogwash. All right, I'm gonna savor this $10 baby gelato ice cream. Good night, Jaycationers. Knit knit. I have $20 more to spend on my F&B. Gotta use it all. I'm gonna use it on Greenberg's Deli. We'll find something. The line is too long at Greenberg, so Greenwich Village Coffee and Shake it is. What did my final $20 get me? Well, it got me a sausage sandwich with egg. Gotta put some ketchup on it. And then a $6.50 Tropicana Premium Orange, and I couldn't go over 20 bucks, so that's all I could get. I gave them $2 or $3 to spare. There's also some cheese here on top of the egg on a nice like sesame-style ciabatta roll. It's like a tastier McDonald's sausage McMuffin. It works. It's that moment y'all's been waiting for. The first room tour of 2026. And of course, it's here at New York, Las Vegas. We got one of the renovated SOHO Queen rooms that overlook the Strip. And this side of the building, you don't have that tinted windows that make the room a little darker. Last time I stayed over at one of these exact type of rooms was on the other side overlooking T-Mobile Arena, and they had the tinted windows and it makes the room a little dark. I'm in a weird like corner room, which is awesome because I couldn't hear anybody. It was super quiet over here. We're overlooking the MGM Grand. Looks great here during the day. And then at night, I got some B-roll of the night shot. It's dead square right in the middle of MGM Grand. I bet if I spent New Year's Eve here, the fireworks show would have been awesome from outside this window. Hence the price of New Year's Eve. But I actually enjoyed my 3-night stay here at the SOHO Room. 2 queen beds. You get 3 pillows on each bed, so I like to sleep with 4 pillows, and it was comfortable. I was able to sleep all 3 nights here. The headboard is a mustard yellow leather with wood behind it, and then you also got a frame with a clear border of Times Square, nice black and white painting, almost very cartoonish. I do like how they revamped this, and I hope more MGM resorts follow suit. Like I said, the 2 queen beds, I did leave this queen bed alone, but stole a pillow, slept over here. You have a nice long nightstand with your telephone. They do have 2 outlets and a USB and USB-C charger, as well as 2 light switches for this nice black and white lamp. The floor is almost like a black and cream animal print style carpet, revamped like I said, pretty nice. Over here in the corner, the marble table and the 2 chairs with the mustard-like leather, nice and comfortable. I actually moved this chair over here closer to the outlet where the tall black and white lamp is. It's a smaller mirror design, but that's fine with me. I can see out enough. I wish the window was a bigger window, but because of the design of New York, and it being the New York skyline, some of these rooms have those smaller type windows to accommodate the architecture of the building. Into the entertainment center closet area we go. I do like how they included these in the revamp. You do have this closet with your ironing board and iron. For hangers, I actually did use one of these hanger clips to do the hanger trick on the curtains so that the sun doesn't peek out. Since we are facing the west, the sun does come in here this time of the morning. You do have 3 cubby holes, and then a Bruno Las Vegas magazine, a couple of drawers. Your safe is down here, more hangers and more spaces to hang your clothes. I use this area as just a gathering spot. And then down below is where I put all my shoes. Oh, nice. We're actually watching Jaycation. I think this is my Palazzo video. Over here on the TV area, you do have the Samsung TV. I love the user interface here at New York, New York. Not only did they revamp their whole room here in the SOHO rooms, but they did revamp this. And you're able to watch YouTube, as you can see me right now talking about something. You also have 4 black drawers here. You could also watch some Netflix. We do have this circle mirror right here and your ice bucket with a couple plastic cups. I took my Guinness up here last night. A couple more drawers. The only thing that I would say I didn't like about the room is the refrigerator area is empty. Boo, whatever, it's all good. And since we're like in a corner area, actually there's curtains here because there's smaller windows that are also situated on this side of the wall. So I actually have no room neighbor here on this side, so it really makes it even more quieter. Entryway area, love the wallpaper, very crochet New York style. You have this girl that, like I've said in the past, looks like Britney Spears, and it has like New York Jazz Festival, and it's one of those crochet type wallpapers that they have here. And then the brick, the white brick on the other side there really makes it very New Yorkish. And then you have this full-size mirror here that's hanging with these leather straps. And then when you enter, there's these 2 red hooks that look like pipes. And then there's even a window right here. These 2 bright lights right over here, as well as your double lock. Welcome to the bathroom area. Now, it is a little small. The door does swing open all the way. Some hotels don't have doors that swing open that far, but low to the ground toilet. Tons of towels up here. Well, there were, and then your hand and face towels were hanging on this. Plenty of counter space right here. The hair dryer was actually outside and I brought it in. You have the body lotion and hand wash, the community stuff, but what sucks is the lever here doesn't even work, so I wasn't even able to get this stuff out. Good thing I bring my own lotion. You have a magnifying glass mirror with light on it, this full-size mirror with a fluorescent light up top, and then you have the open 24/7 neon light as well. Let's close this door. So there's a hook up in the door, trash can down below, 2 toilet paper dispensers down next to the toilet, your tissue paper, and then old school bathtub with this gray tiling. They give you shampoo and body wash. Nope. Oh, it's conditioner, shampoo mixed together, and then body wash. And then you have a ledge here for your own soap and toiletries. And you have the shower head and your controls down here. Took really nice warm showers, more lighting up top. Very useful and efficient bathroom. So for the 3 nights here, going from 2025 into 2026, I paid a total of $257.37. This is how it was laid out. First night, comp, no resort fee. Second night, it was like a $200 rate with resort fee. So I basically paid the $257.37 for the 31st to the 1st. Then the third night was totally comp, no resort fee. So the only night I paid was for New Year's Eve overlooking the Las Vegas Strip. I would have gotten a fireworks view, but I was up top live on the deck over at Ellis Island. So that was even better. But yes, that's how much it costs to stay here on New Year's night on a renovated room. And it's actually really nice. And with me paying that $257.37, I did get a $150 food and beverage credit. So deduct that. Got to eat nicely over at places like Il Fornaio and Chin Chin. Even had myself a pint over at the Nine Fine Irishman bar. And they do have tons of slot machines downstairs. Cheap eats, places like Sirico's, which has become mid. It's not as cheap as it used to be. That's the only thing there. And I did get ripped off by that Haagen-Dazs where you can't room charge. And by the time they already had scooped it, I could have been a jerk and been like, put that back, but no, I just paid the $10 and I just took it and I just tried to savor that mini pistachio ice cream last night. I'll give this stay a thumbs up, and I really enjoyed my stay here. We have plenty more Las Vegas content to come. Comment down below what other hotels you'd like to see me return to. I only have a few more hotels that I need to cover here on the Las Vegas Strip that I have not stayed in before. That is the Four Seasons, and that is the Crockfords, and those are the big time luxury hotels. So we'll see if we cover that in 2026. There's also the Westin that's just off the Strip. I might even cover that at some point. So let me know what you guys want to see in this channel, whether it's this, food videos, things all over the world. We will be exploring a lot of the world again this year, so stay tuned for that. Check out Las Vegas 777. Let's go. My Facebook group, we have over 5,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the ongoings and news around town. Well, Jaycationers, Happy New Year, and thanks for riding with me. I love y'all, Jaycation Nation, and until the next one, stay traveling, Las Vegas. Let's go.